If you own a home in North Idaho, you know our winters are relentless. A residential roof here can take on dozens of inches of heavy, wet snow, adding thousands of pounds of structural weight to your home. But snow is only the beginning. In Coeur d'Alene, your roof runs a year-round gauntlet. You deal with aggressive freeze-thaw cycles, lake area moisture in shaded neighborhoods, and high winds sweeping open lots. This checklist maps the specific local stressors. The threats don't stop when the snow melts. We have spring rains testing your flashing, summer heat baking your attic, and fall dropping heavy pine needles and tree debris into your valleys. A roof built to survive a mild coastal or dry desert climate will break down quickly under these specific conditions. The constant expansion of ice and heavy moisture tests every seam and seal on the house. To protect your home in this environment, you have to look beyond standard assumptions about how a roof actually works. A frequent mistake homeowners make is focusing exclusively on the color and style of a shingles. That narrow focus is why so many people are caught off guard when a roof that looks perfectly fine from the driveway begins leaking in mid-January. In Coeur d'Alene, your roof functions as a dynamic, interdependent climate control system. The shingles serve as the visible outer shell. The real protection comes from the hidden layers working together: the solid roof decking, waterproof underlayment, metal flashing, and the insulation and ventilation inside your attic. When those hidden components fail to manage water and temperature as a team, even high-end shingles cannot prevent leaks. To see why that full system matters, we need to look at the ultimate test for a North Idaho home, the ice dam. This flowchart shows the failure. Warm indoor air escapes into a freezing attic. That trapped heat warms the roof deck, melting the bottom layer of snow. The meltwater flows down, but when it hits the exposed eaves, it refreezes into a solid block of ice. If you skip ventilation and insulation upgrades, that expanding block of ice forces water up under your shingles, tearing your gutters apart and causing widespread interior ceiling stains. The alternative is a proactive strategy. You break the cycle by fixing the attic airflow and performing basic fall maintenance, like clearing out your gutters and roof valleys before the snow flies. When those channels are clear, gravity does its job. The water moves smoothly off the roof and safely away from your foundation. Proper ventilation and proactive system maintenance are the only reliable ways to keep winter weather outside where it belongs. When water does get inside, you face an immediate financial decision. Do you patch the leak, or do you replace the entire roof? This decision tree helps clarify the right move. The first diagnostic question to ask is the damage localized to one specific area? If you have a cracked rubber boot around a plumbing pipe or a few wind-lifted shingles, you follow the repair route. A targeted repair solves the immediate water intrusion for a fraction of the cost, preserving your cash flow while keeping a mostly healthy roof intact. But look at the other path. If your shingles are curling or becoming brittle or leaking across multiple slopes, a repair won't provide a lasting fix. Patching a roof that has reached the end of its lifespan, especially if the wood decking underneath has gone soft, turns into an expensive, endless game of whack-a-mole. A full replacement requires significant upfront capital, but it completely resets your home's primary defense layer and stops the cycle of emergency calls. The correct financial choice depends on whether the roof is failing in one isolated spot or if the entire system is breaking down. If the math points toward a replacement, your next step is choosing the material that fits your long-term goals. Here is a comparison plotting the two primary options for homeowners in North Idaho: architectural asphalt and metal roofing. Focusing on the asphalt column, you'll see it offers manageable upfront costs and high repairability. Architectural asphalt shingles provide proven, cost-effective residential protection that fits the design of most standard homes. The trade-off for asphalt is maintenance. The surface requires seasonal checks for moss accumulation in shaded areas and granule loss after severe weather. Shifting to the metal roofing column, the advantages change. Metal offers distinct advantages in long-term durability and snow shedding capabilities. During heavy winter precipitation, a metal surface allows thick, dense sheets of snow to slide right off, relieving the structural weight on your home. But metal comes with its own strict requirements. You will pay a premium upfront cost, and you must install snow guards to prevent those sheets of ice from avalanching onto your walkways. Choosing a material requires aligning your selection with your specific budget and your winter snow management strategy. We've looked at the environmental, financial, and material variables. Now let's combine these factors to find your exact next step. This quadrant map categorizes your options based on property age and available budget. In our first scenario, you have a younger roof, a single confirmed leak, and shingles that are still flexible. The recommendation here is straightforward. Stick to an isolated repair to save your capital. Scenario 2 features an older home experiencing recurring leaks, but the household budget is a strict priority. For this situation, the smart move is investing in a full architectural asphalt replacement system to secure the home. Then we have Scenario 3. You plan to stay in the home long term, you live in a heavy snow load area, and you have a premium budget. Your ideal move is upgrading to a standing seam metal roof to maximize your return on investment. A successful roofing plan must match the local weather, your home's design, and your own timeline. But evaluating hidden issues like a soft roof deck or failing attic ventilation cannot be done by simply looking up from the driveway. That's why homeowners trust SkyRight Roofing and Gutters as the local experts for Coeur d'Alene and the surrounding North Idaho communities. SkyRight handles full system evaluations. They identify the true source of spring leaks and provide objective math to help you choose between repair and replacement. They maintain a primary local office right here in town at 1324 Sherman Avenue in Coeur d'Alene. Stop guessing about the health of your roof system. Visit the local Coeur d'Alene office or click the link in the description to schedule an inspection and secure your North Idaho home today.